Hey, what's up? Today we are continuing the backend creation of our upcoming game Samago. This time implementing leaderboards. Unity Cloud offers a pretty nice service for handling leaderboards. Today we are creating a leaderboard that resets every day, because the game is a daily challenge. In the future I will be implementing also leaderboards for the weekly and the monthly scores, etc. I will take you through creating a leaderboard in the Unity Cloud dashboard and using it with the game in the Unity editor. We will create a leaderboard that checks your score and fetches 10 players who have the most similar score to yours and shows it in the leaderboard UI. Later we will use these players' data to show the ghost of their frog that you can compete against. But that's topic for the next video. Alright, let's get to it then. You know the drill, let's first open up the package manager and install the leaderboards package. The next step is, you guessed it, going to cloud.unity.com and selecting your project. Click on the leaderboards tab, or if you don't have it visible, just click on the plus sign and select it there. First, let's give the leaderboard a name. In this case, I will set the name to daily score, as this is the leaderboard that resets every day. The ID here is the one that we're going to use in the Unity editor to connect to the leaderboard. We want to display the scores from the highest to the lowest, and the player score will be updated when they get a new best score. That means when they get a new high score, basically. Buckets basically means that if you have loads of players, you can divide them to smaller groups which compete against each others. We will not be needing it for now, but maybe later we will look into that more. This leaderboard is going to reset every day, so we're going to set up a scheduled reset. Let's select yes, recurring reset, and let's set the reset to happen every day at 0000. Frequency once every day. You can also select to archive the scores every reset. This creates a file that has a copy of the old leaderboard scores that you can check later if you want. You can also set up tiers, which means players will get a tier according to their current score in the leaderboard. I will set up 3 tiers for my leaderboard: bronze, silver and gold. And also the basic tier, which is anything below bronze. After this, the leaderboard is set up and ready to go. Most of these configurations we can also edit later if we want to change something. Let's hop back into our beloved Unity and start creating a leaderboard manager script. The leaderboard ID here must be exactly the same that we inputted in the Unity dashboard before. I will create methods to post the player's score to the leaderboard and a method to fetch 10 of the closest scores around the player's current score from the leaderboard. I created a debug UI to represent the leaderboard entries that we fetch from the cloud. I created a prefab for the text that will be instantiated for every entry that we want to show. For the UI scroll view, remember to attach the vertical layout group component so that all of the texts will be sorted under each other. I attached the UI game objects to the script and made the script to instantiate a text prefab for every player score in the list. Now when I play the game and the score gets posted on the leaderboard, I will see myself as the top 1 player. Nice. Please keep in mind this is the test level and the actual level will not look like this. And then I created a test UI to set up a funny name for my frog. Of course, this meant that I also have to create a script that handles the name set for the frog. So next I created a nameset manager object and a script for it. The method uses the Unity Cloud Services update player name async method. When this name is set, it can be shown to other players as your nickname in the game. Let's add a check that checks if the player name is null, and if so, let's set the nameset window to active in the beginning of the scene. Let's add handling for the input field for the script. I simulated creating multiple player profiles by adding a clear cache method call to the anonymous login function. Note that this is only for debugging and it will be removed later. The final thing I needed to add was a method that posts a default score if the player didn't have a score already in the leaderboard. This way the leaderboard scores can be fetched right after the player name is set. And now when we open the game, and I will write a brainrot name here, and let's go. And now we'll see all of the scores in the leaderboard. Awesome. And that is it for today's devlog. This one took so long to make that it's already dark outside, but it was worth it. I hope you had fun and maybe even learned something today. In the next video, we will be using this leaderboard system to define which players' data we want to fetch to get the ghost players visible in the game. These are the ghosts of other players who have played previously. The goal is to compete against these ghosts and be better than the players before you. If you got interested and want to follow our journey on game development, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. My name is Ville and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye bye.